Welcome to SuperStarcraftBros.
Masters Friday.
That doesn't rhyme.
Nothing rhymes.
Masters Monday rhymes.
That does not rhyme.
It alliterates.
It just starts with the same
alliterates.
letter. Silver Tuesday. That doesn't rhyme.
It's
Gold Wednesday. That doesn't rhyme. Platinum Thursday. That doesn't rhyme.
it's the hierarchy.
You're a hierarchy.
Yes, I'm a hierarchy. What level?
1,000.
Yes, that's awesome. All right, guys, we
The
have
max
a
is 10,000.
Josh. We have a TvT for you guys today on Whirlwind. It is Masters level play, but I do believe one of the players has peaked at Grandmasters, which is a great achievement.
Anyone can do that.
In the StarCraft world. No, they can't. No, Blizzard makes it like near impossible for anyone to get that.
I think for one, like April Fool's joke, Blizzard should put all the bronze people in Grandmaster for like that day.
They'd cry and like joy or something like that. That'd be funny though. All right, guys, let's get into this TvT mirror matchup. I stuttered, so I went with it. Shush.
Okay, Muse.
I hate that song. All right, who's playing before I stutter over everything?
Well, in our top right corner, we have our red Terran, Gosu Shade.
Yee.
And his opponent in the, I'm hoping, bottom left. Yep. The blue Terran, FXOStrelok.
Strelok. Now, we've either seen Strelok play live at IPL, or we've seen him in a stream tournament, because I swear I've watched Strelok play. But I don't think we've casted him.
No.
And Shady, I don't. Alright, Whirlwind, big
It
map.
seems kind of shady.
It does, I mean, right.
Kind of like the weather outside right now.
That's ominous. I don't know if it's
Like-
shady, I think it's ominous.
You think it'd be like nighttime right now almost.
Yeah, so if you guys live in the southwest part of the country, of the United States of America, we got some storm. We got some storms coming. Some good old monsoon moisture.
Well, you know what else is coming?
Reapers.
Indeed.
All right, so we got the Reaper build from Shady. Now this actually might be really effective because Strelok has decided to do a fast expand. He does have his barracks on the way, but I think the Reaper's going to finish before the barracks. So this might not be good for Strelok, who just threw down a second barracks.
You know, the thing is, the Reaper might be done, but will he find him? Because the thing with Whirlwind, it's a 4-spawn map.
Yeah, isn't there a rule that you can't do like a horizontal spawn or something like that?
I think you just make up these rules for every map.
I
know there are some maps, but I do not believe this is one of them.
Almost all the tournament maps will have it, so I think Blizzard started doing the spawn location.
But I don't think this one is, because it's equidistance.
Well,
you know, it's no big deal.
You know, if the Reaper can't get in there and do damage, it's okay, because, I mean, the Reaper is a very fast-moving unit. He's going to be able to scout out his opponent faster. And, you know, depending on either way he went, because most people will usually scout that way, he was going to find his opponent at the same time anyway.
Unless he went against the norm and went straight across.
Yeah, which most people don't do. Alright, so let's see. We do have the orbital command coming out for Strelok at his natural. We have one Marine out by the main ramp who's going to spot this Reaper moving in. Probably get a couple shots on him. There we go. A couple exchange of gunfire. Now, because the Marine is a light unit, he does take a little bit more damage from the Reaper.
Nope.
Or because he's a light unit, he doesn't have a lot of life. So, Reaper does bug out. He does have 6 HP left, but he did spot Strelok, and I think he also caught wind that there was an expansion and a orbital command already set up. Which, hell, we're below the 6-minute mark, and we have a Terran player with a fully functional orbital command at his natural.
Mm-hmm.
I'm impressed. This is beating bronze, silver, gold, platinum.
With a probe?
Small puppies.
It beat small puppies?
At chess.
I think we should report this game.
At chess.
You can't beat them at anything.
At chess.
Even at, like... You can't beat small puppies with anything.
At chess.
They win at everything.
At chess.
They'd even win at chess. You know, they'll just be so cute you won't pay attention and they'll just knock over your king.
That's true. They probably jump on you, tumble all that. Like, they'd tip over your king for you, and their king would still be standing.
You know, they just, like, take control of your hand and you do it.
Alright, we do have a lineup of Marines at the ramp to defend against any future Reapers, but I don't think any more is going to be coming out. I think that Reaper really was just for a little bit of scouting.
Mm-hmm. And Strelok is going ahead getting another command center on the way, whereas Shade, he's kind of hiding his barracks because he knows there might inevitably be a scan coming.
Yeah.
And it really just gives you an opportunity. You know, it's not a surprise, hey, he's bailed in barracks, but it gives you the opportunity of hiding how many there are.
Yeah, I mean, knowing how many barracks are on the map is definitely going to clue you into what your opponent's doing. Also, if you know what add-ons are on those barracks as well, can also tell you what the composition of the army is going to be. Shady's doing the exact same thing on the ramp here. He is fortifying it with a line of Marines. It appears both players are going to go mass bio. It looks like Strelokis going to start getting his medvac support for the bio.
Or it could just be factory units.
Yeah, he could. I mean, he has the 2 barracks right now that have both add-ons.
Look,
there's that scan.
There's a scan, and it misses one of them.
Yeah. So he's going to think, oh, I'm going against 3 racks, but actually there's 4 in the base right now.
But you know, with the 3 racks, he's like, hey, there's only 3. He must have something else. But what is it? And here's the return scan, which catches the factory, the barracks, and the additional command center.
Yeah, so Shady is going to know that Strelok is going for a 3rd right out of the gate below the 10-minute mark. And it looks like Shady is perhaps sensing a bit of a drop play, though I don't...
No, I think he's moving him over here because he knows my opponent's on my main base. When's he going to scan this one? And if he scans right now, he's just going to see a handful of Marines moving out.
True.
Whereas he would not have caught these.
So in addition to hiding his barracks, he's also trying to hide the army.
Yeah.
All right, well, we might... It's starting to look like tank play, considering all we have on the field is Marines.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, he is going... Looks like he is going to go straight for those medvacs coming off the start. He's already lifted it off, finished. Starport is landing right as we speak. Shade is... Shade, I don't know your name. He's going ahead for a third right now.
Now, I know that Strelok is playing a better economy game. He does have that 3rd command center built. And actually, I think... But I really think Shady's going to have the advantage because he's going to have +1 attack right before he moves in.
He already has +1.
Never mind, I take it back, guys.
Strelok
and Shady all the way. All right, here we go. We do have a move-in stim on the red players, and we just have a classic Marine mowdown.
And that stim really gave him a good upper hand.
Good upper hand. I think he just has a couple more Marines in the call, and here we go. Where the medvacs are out. It looks like SCVs have been pulled to try and defend against this. Excellent stutter set from Shady. The pull array, the SCV is not capable of getting us around or any damage. Oh my god, that's a lot of SCVs.
Yeah, it will be enough to clean up the Marines.
But if we take a look at the income tab, just from the forced defend from the SCVs, you guys can see a drastic difference between mineral income for both players. We're sitting around 1,500, and I believe Strelok was sitting at around, what, like 200? And 26 workers killed, and Shady has also mowed down 48 other units. Now, the one thing for Strelok, because he does have that 3rd already established, he is able to drop those mules, which will kind of get him back into the game. But if we just look at supply, it's 88 for Shady, 53 for Strelok. And not a whole lot of units in production right now, but we do have a lot of tech upgrades. And I like that the Widow Mines are coming out for Strelok.
And you know, Shade's also taking into consideration, I just dealt a decent blow to my opponent.
But he knows medvacs are on the way.
He knows medvacs are there. And he knows, hey, this would be a perfect time for him to try to drop. Try to get back in my economy.
Yeah. A good counter, especially because Shady's probably going to be looking to do another wave of attack. And during that wave, if you can drop a medvac into your enemy's base behind enemy lines, you can do a lot of damage. At least you can do a lot of harassment to the mineral lines. I like these placements of the Widow Mines. I kind of want to see like 2 more.
Oh, and you will get what you want.
Thank you. All right. We do.
It's like you were looking at the production tab.
I honestly was not looking at the production tab, guys. Here we go. We have the medvacs coming, and you know I think Strelok is going to attempt to drop.
He might.
Or no, he actually might try to wave. Now he does have the medvac superiority. Shady doesn't have medvacs, but Shady's going for tanks, which the splash damage from the siege cannon can do quite a decent amount of damage to the Marines clumped up.
I'm just checking upgrades real quick. Strelok is sitting at 2-1, whereas Shade is at 1-1.
No, and he does have the 2-2 upgrades going right now. We do have a bit of a pincher move.
That first Widow Mine was taken out immediately.
Second Widow Mine is now gone. There is a tank on the field for Shady. They are retreating to the high ground. It was a good flanking maneuver. It did stop the Widow Mines from coming, but here we go. We have a defend and support from the SCVs for Shadye, and it looks like Shadye is going to be able to push this back. Even the mules decided to come along and watch because, you know, they're really supportive guys. And unfortunately, actually, that defend wave was broken.
It was just that I think the medvacs were really the big difference maker right there. But now there is a tank on the high ground. It is going to be able to deter them from going up this ramp. But back here, we did have a little battalion drop actually on the third.
We do have a stim on that small battalion. They are knocking on any SV that's coming out. I think that, yep, they do get the command center to catch on fire.
And we also have another drop up here at the main expansion.
Excellent use of just single medvac drops. We do have one command center down. That was the one at the third. And it looks like we did get the natural on fire, but that should easily get repaired by the CVs.
Another drop in the base, picking off the reinforcing Marines that were streaming out of the barracks.
And it does look like these small tactical drops from Shadye are going to be the ticket to get him back into the game.
One Marine drop at the expansion because that's all that was alive.
Hey, I mean, he may not kill too many SCVs, but look how many of them he dragged off the line.
Mm-hmm. And this also brought Strelok away. He did put one of these. He put a window bind at this expansion.
And we do have the scan to reveal the Widow Mine. Do we have anything to attack it, though?
But, you know, these are doing damage to the ones coming out of the base.
Yeah, a good clump of Marines were killed by those double mines. And that Widow Mine is just about to reload itself. Missile is out, and bam! Massive amount of damage.
Survived.
But most of the SCVs are on the red.
Yeah, but, you know, there's not really much difference between at full health and not health as an SCV.
It is if it's Marines.
But if it's an SCV, it's like you're gonna die if you're gonna
Both
die.
armies are moving out now. We do have the stim behind Strelok's position, just setting up lines. We do have a Widow Mine that was trying to burrow and is destroyed. We actually have Marauders in the mix-up for Shadye now, and we have a GG from Strelok after his army is destroyed.
Yeah, I think even just that one extra armor was enough to give these Marines an upper hand.
It just lets them stay alive just a little bit longer, which allows them to deal more damage.
Even though Strelok did have those medvacs, there was also the tanks, not even sieged up, but just doing the damage in the back.
And they have pretty good DPS on them, too. All right, guys, leave a comment down below how you think the game went.
Hit that like button.
Subscribe, favorite, and share. We'd greatly appreciate it.
Send us in your replays in at SuperStarcraftBros@gmail.com.
We need some good games, guys. Send us your okay, good, and epic games. We'd love to take a look and cast them. Again, SuperStarcraftBros@gmail.com. That email address is down below in the description. You can hit all the buttons while you head down there. And I hope you guys had a great week. We'll see you next week. Good luck. Have fun.
GG.